Howdy folks, Nathan Adlin here with
Andrei Smirnov.
For the Fast Lane Truck, and we have something special coming up, but I'm not sure exactly what it is.
Well, I have an idea, and hear me out.
Okay.
We're doing a combined MPG loop in two trucks, the 2017 Ram Power Wagon and the 2017 Nissan Frontier. These are our two long-term trucks, and this combined loop should represent the way you commute to and from work, empty, unloaded.
Okay, so this isn't the big loop we do that's 100 miles, is it?
Nope, this has nothing to do with a highway towing loop. This is in the city and a mixture of driving, including highway.
That's coming up next.
We're starting our 50-mile combined loop, which is going to be city and highway, a mixture, and about 35 miles per hour average. Of course, we're not comparing these trucks. These trucks could not be more different. The little Frontier two-wheel drive versus the gigantic Ram Power Wagon 4x4. But we are verifying what the EPA says, 21 MPG on the Frontier. And we don't know what the EPA says, what the government, how it rates the Ram heavy duty. So we're gonna find that out today.
Check it out, folks. It's the ubiquitous Hemi 6.4 liter. That's a big engine. Puts out 410 horsepower and 429 pound-feet of torque, and it's hooked up to a 6-speed automatic transmission. Obviously, this vehicle is absolutely loaded with off-road goodies, solid front axle and all, so there's a little bit of drag. By the way, because it's a heavy-duty truck, there are no EPA numbers on this vehicle.
So Nathan's truck and my truck could not be more different. This is a 2.4-liter four-cylinder engine. This is the base motor for the Frontier. Puts out 152 horsepower and 171 pound-feet of torque. It's made it to a 5-speed manual transmission. And my truck actually weighs almost half of what Nathan's truck weighs, but we have the same rear axle ratio. 410 in the Ram, 410 in this little Frontier. Checking all the tires on both the Ram and the Nissan for the MPG loop. Okay guys, this is an all-new route for our combined empty, unloaded MPG loop, and we have a brand new gas station which is near our office, and we're using the same fill-up procedure as we do on our highway towing loops. Fill up, wait 30 seconds, and then top off.
All right, here we go. 85 octane, fill it all the way up.
And because we're at a mile above sea level, we're going to be using a regular unleaded, which is 85 octane in our case because of high elevation. Okay, I'm going to wait 30 seconds and top off. We're going to be using the same procedure for both trucks.
And what you can hear behind me is the most annoying gas pump on the planet, because you're forced to watch whatever they want you to watch, which is usually crap. Alrighty, and one final squeeze. Starting now. That's it. Alright, off we go.
Okay, so this being a base truck, our final Frontier long-term, I don't have a lot of features like a trip meter that gives me like MPG. So I reset my odometer to 0 miles, but I cannot monitor any other functions really. But that's all right.
Anyway, I don't exactly know what to expect with this. Andre's mentioned it. He said that there'll be stop and go traffic. There'll be a little bit of highway. You know, I can see that with a little bit of highway right now. And Boulder is a very busy little city. So it should be interesting to see how many times we stop and how much traffic we encounter. So I'm looking forward to this. This is something different.
way, I have started the timer so we know exactly how long this loop takes, and we can calculate the average speed, which should be around 35 miles an hour on average. And we're following all laws, speed limits, and we're moving with traffic if there's any. So it's going to be a very real-world test.
Hey, my Frontier is so simple and basic that
The only thing I have is actual mileage, so I know that we went approximately
25 miles, which is half the distance.
Yeah, this is the halfway point. Wow, my fuel economy is doing better than I expected.
can you give me a number, a hint?
Yeah, it's just under 15 miles per gallon.
Really?
And keep in mind, since we got this thing with only a few miles on it, and we broke it in, and I think since then, it's become a little bit more efficient.
You know, I'm hoping in the Frontier, I'm hoping to hit the EPA number, which is 21.
Combined.
Well, being that you're driving like a grandmother, I don't think it's going to be an issue.
Dude, I'm trying to follow all the laws, and that's difficult to do.
Yeah, I know. I mean, just going exactly 55 where it says 55, it's as if we're crawling and trucks are passing us.
All right, well, let's get to the pump and get the real numbers, okay?
Sounds good, amigo.
I'm back at the pump, and this is the moment of truth. How many gallons did I use? We'll find out right now, and we'll find out the MPG.
Now, according to the computer on board, I was averaging 14.9 miles per gallon.
Okay, 30 seconds. Gonna wait 30 seconds to top off. Hey Nick, I have an idea.
Yeah.
They should show TFL on these screens.
There you go. Oh, there we go.
30 seconds?
Counting down right now.
Okay. Check it out, guys.
And squeeze. There we go. 3.687 gallons.
So what was the final number?
13.6 MPG.
Dude, so the computer was a little optimistic.
It was a little optimistic.
You will never believe what I got.
What'd you get?
Never. You will never guess.
20 miles per gallon?
27.4.
Now, see, this is the whole thing about this loop, though. I think that this loop kind of confused my vehicle because normally longer loops, you get a chance to sort of settle into
Sure,
the MPG.
sure.
I think in this case that it was bouncing around so much, that's why I got that number.
Yeah, and we were running empty, but Roman and I took the Frontier fully loaded over the Continental Divide, and we got 22 MPG there. So 27 is believable, but I'm very surprised. Very surprised.
Yeah, me too. But then again, you drive like a grandma.
Okay, but my truck also weighs half of what your truck weighs.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, it was pretty fun. I guess we'll have to try this again. Actually, it's exactly half your MPG is what I got.
Yes. That's amazing.
Go figure, huh? All right, thanks for joining us for the Fast Lane Truck. This is Nathan Adlin.
And Andrei Smirnov.
We'll see you next time.